Greetings and salutations everyone, this is No Code Gaming, and my mic just broke and that is why I sound a bit wonky. But anyways, this is another Master Duel video, this time with the Dinomorphia deck for the Anti-Spell Festival. And let's take a look. We have Baby Sarasaurus and Baby Sarasaurus but with wings. So what Petite Pteranodon and Babysaurus are able to do is if they are destroyed via a card effect, you can special summon a level 4 or lower dinosaur monster in the case of Baby, and a level 4 or higher dinosaur monster in the case of Petite Pteranodon. These are the purpose of these two cards. Next we have Giant Rex. This works well in conjunction with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Remember, with Giant Rex you cannot attack directly, so take care with that. Next we have Miscellaneous Saurus. This card allows you to protect your dinosaur monsters during the main phase it is activated, so use Miscellaneous Saurus sometimes in the case of a card being activated. Miscellaneous Saurus will only protect during that main phase, so during battle phase that protection is gone. During second main phase, that protection is gone. Secondly, you can activate an effect where you can banish this card as well as a number of other dinosaur cards from your GY to special summon a monster of equivalent level, equaling to the number of dinosaur cards you have banished. Next, we have Soul Eating Oviraptor. This card allows you to add a dinosaur monster and either send it to GY or add it to your hand. Additionally, you can target one other level 4 or lower dinosaur monster on the field and destroy it, then special summon one dinosaur monster from your GY in defense position. Next, we have the Dinomorphia cards. We have Dinomorphia Theresia and Dinomorphia Diplos. Theresia is able to set a Dinomorphia trap card directly from your deck and set it on the field. Dinomorphia Diplos is able to send any Dinomorphia card from your deck to the GY on normal or special summon. Next, we have two Dino Wrestler Pankratops. This card is able to be special summoned when you have less monsters than your opponent. Additionally, it is able to tribute itself to destroy one card on the field, so this is your removal card. Next, we have Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. This is your big beefy beat stick. This card is able to be special summoned by banishing two dinosaurs from your GY. Prime targets would be Giant Rex and Dino Wrestler Pankratops. Additionally, you can destroy one dinosaur monster from your hand or field. Does it have to be a dinosaur monster? Let me check. No, it can be any monster. You can destroy one other monster on your hand or on your field to flip all your opponent's cards into face down defense position. Please note, this does not affect Link monsters, so be careful with that. And the last monster we have is Archfiend Eccentric. This card is your back row removal. It is basically a pendulum card that allows you to sacrifice itself and destroy one other spell or trap card on the field. As for our spell and traps, we have Heavy Storm Duster, back row removal, Infinite Impermanence, Monster Negate, Ice Dragon's Prism, non-targeting banish removal. Dinomorphia Domain. This is your fusion card for Dinomorphia. Pay half your life points. Send two Dinomorphia cards from your deck to the GY to special summon a Dinomorphia fusion monster. Dinomorphia Alert is your special summon from the GY. Dinomorphia Brute is your 1-for-1, allowing you to trade one of your Dinomorphia cards to destroy one other card on the field. Dinomorphia Shell. During the beginning of your opponent's battle phase, you can summon a 3000 defense token, and for the rest of the turn your opponent cannot attack any other cards. Dinomorphia Sonic. This is your anti-spell and trap card. And Dinomorphia Reversion. This card allows you to, I have no idea what this card does. This card allows you to pay half your LP and banish one counter trap card from your GY. This effect becomes that counter trap card's effect. Additionally, each of the Dinomorphia cards have a secondary effect where they can be banished from the GY to prevent you from taking specific damage. In the case of Reversion, that is battle damage. In the case of Sonic, that is battle damage. In the case of Shell, that is battle damage. In the case of Brute, that is effect damage. In the case of Alert, that is effect damage. And in the case of Domain, that is effect damage. Now let's get on with the extra deck. We have Dinomorphia Kentragina. This card allows you to banish a trap card and basically mimic what that trap card does. So this only works for normal trap cards. So in this case, Brute, Alert, and Domain. Additionally, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon a level 4 or lower Dinomorphia monster from your GY. Lastly, this card's attack is decreased depending on what your life points are. So the lower your life points, the greater this monster's attack will be. Next, we have Dinomorphia Stealth Bergia. If your life points are 2 or less, you do not pay life points to activate trap cards or Dinomorphia monster effects. Additionally, when a opponent activates a monster effect, you can inflict damage to your opponent equals that monster's original attack. This is not a once per turn, so if your opponent likes to spam them monster effects, you can help burn your opponent. Next, we have the Evil Czars, Evil Czar Lagia, Evil Czar Dolka, and Evil Czar Solda. Lagia is a Omni Negate, Dolka is a Monster Negate, and Solda is a Special Summon Negate. So play around those specifically. Lagia is the best in my opinion. However, Dolka gets 2 uses, Lagia only gets 1 use. And our link monsters, we have Nightmare Cerberus, Nightmare Phoenix, and Nightmare Unicorn. Cerberus destroys special summon monsters, Phoenix destroys back row, and Unicorn bounces a card back from field into the deck. The goal of Dinomorphia is to basically summon big beat sticks using trap cards and basically just ruin your opponent from there. However, I do not suggest playing Dinomorphia in this event, as with traps being so prevalent, the amount of traps that burn you are going to be quite higher in this than in other events. So play this deck carefully and only use the effects if you know that you can finish the duel as fast as possible. Anyways, let's get on with the replays. And here we are with the first replay against Tri-Brigades. As you can see, I have a quite decent opening hand. We have Pankratops for turn 3 removal, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno to help finish the game, and a Theresia needed to help us special summon our fusion monster. So first off, we normal summon Theresia, try and set our trap card. However, they have an effect of it, so we just end the turn by setting Dinomorphia Shell and Heavy Storm Buster. The Tri-Brigade deck with Ecclesia, which is a bit odd, but so summon Kit, go into Salamangreat Almirage, Kit's effect activates, sending a Nerval. Gets a Cuirass from Nerval, activates Cuirass to special summon. They then banish 2 to get a Bearbrum, and then link off into a link 3 to get the Silver Shell. Bearbrum activates, allowing them to get a Tri-Brigade Revolt. They set a card, and during the end phase, I activate Heavy Storm Duster to get rid of the Revolt. And turn 3, we will special summon Pankratops and normal summon the Giant Rex. We attack Almirage with Giant Rex and Dino Wrestler with Ecclesia. Sacrifice Dino Wrestler, destroy their Link monster, and I end the turn there, saving Ultimate Conductor Tyranno for the next turn. They summon Cuirass. They get Kit. The reason why I held back Tyranno is to avoid Ominous Omen, because with Ominous Omen, they can just simply banish my Tyranno. And it is now turn 5, and I believe we have this in the bag. Let me summon Diplos. Ash Blossom the Diplos. And from here, we will banish 2, get our Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Giant Rex activates, and we can now go into Evilsaur Dulka. I'm able to attack twice using Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and they just surrender there as I have lethal on board. As you can see, this is not just a Dinomorphia deck, it is a dinosaur deck, so keep that in mind when playing it. And here we are with the second replay. I don't have that much, but we'll see what we can make work with it, right? Normal Summon Giant and set 4. Setting 4 is gonna be quite the conflict in this meta. And it is against Traptrix. So we get Traptrix Sarah and leave it there. I will not normal summon. They have a trap card, and then they just basically cascade and activate infinite permanents to drop Marmello. And then they continue on, get a break off trap hole. I Ice Dragon's Prism to get rid of their Marmello. We can't get rid of Traptrix Sarah because of Traptrix Sarah's effects. I then exceed both Dinomorphia Diplos and Giant Rex into Logia. Logia is quite potent against the Traptrix deck, so do take that into mind. They normal summon 2 Traptrix, and then XC into Traptrix Rafflesia. Activate Logia to negate that special summon. Now it becomes a beatdown. So I just attack and continue attacking for the next 2 turns. This is a beatdown deck, so always take that in mind. We'll just fast forward through this because there's not that much. It is very much a draw and set meta right now. I set a Babysaurus just in case that they run a destruction card. It's also going to be funny when Babysaurus gets destroyed. So I normal summon Diplos. Diplos send a thing, but there's a Lost Wind. We're going to Evolzar Logia, having its attack. However, because Diplo got destroyed, I can now summon a Therasia. Set that, and I attack for game. And that is the loner deck against Traptrix. Again, be careful with how you play this loner deck. And here we are with the final replay against Paleo Frogs. At least I believe it's Paleo Frogs, as I saw a lot of Paleo traps. So I'm going to assume it's Paleo Frogs. We have a very decent opening hand. We have a Diplos, a Brute, Morpheus Shell, we have a Archfiend Eccentric, and a Ultimate Conductor Tyranno to help finish the game. From some Diplos. Send a Theresa, and set 2 pass. Set 5 is a very, very normal thing to see. And I get Theresa. Theresa activates, getting me the Dinomorphia domain, so I can special summon on this turn. Eccentric. I want to destroy a card because I have no idea. Randomly select Traptrix. I then Dinomorphia Domain, losing 2,000 life points. A Paleo Olinoids, destroying this card. I then get finally a Kentragina. I then go into Nightmare Phoenix. The reason why is that the card they set was Flooding Mirror Force, and that is brutal to play against. So I simply destroy their Flooding Mirror Force and get a Ultimate Conductor Tyranno for my troubles. I then attack twice. But they are playing Paleo, so yay. Then attack with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. As you can see, this is very much the beatdown deck of this event. Set 2 and pass. I get a Dinomorphia Sonic, they Wabicu me, but I can't really do much there, and I just end the turn. They then play Redeemable Jar, and I hate this card as it allows you to recycle trap cards. And yeah, cycling a Drowning Mirror Force is insane. Then they just continue setting cards and making this a nightmare to play against. Control deck, Mole deck. So all I did was Diplos and set a Dinomorphia Sonic so I can counter the next card. I don't mind them doing that. Solemn Warning now, and it is getting rather brutal. I set and attack Drowning Mirror Force, Dinomorphia Sonic, destroy my Diplos, and I get a Dinomorphia Theresa for my troubles. I then see that they're gonna Magic Cylinder me, killing me, so instead I decide to chain the, where is it? The Dinomorphia Domain to negate the damage I would take from Magic Cylinder. I then pass the turn. My opponent sets 2 and forfeits. If they had the will to continue on, I could see myself losing this. However, because of what I established on my board, I see that being very unlikely. Anyways, what do I think about the deck? It is quite powerful. However, the prevalence of Ash Blossom basically makes Dinomorphia Domain a dead card in your hand, as with a simple Ash Blossom, you just lost 4,000 life points for nothing. So I would rate this as probably the second highest of the loner decks, depending on how well the Pendulum and the Amazement decks do. Anyways, like if you like the video, subscribe if you so desire, and have a great rest of your day. Remember, have fun, and be very, very careful with the amount of burn trap cards your opponent is likely running.